So, Godzilla Minus Zero has caused a massive surge in the Godzilla kaiju community. Everyone is talking about this movie. Why? Well, because the first movie, Godzilla Minus One, literally won every single award there was. It won an Academy Award. It was absolutely insane. But the sequel is going to take it to the next level. So according to an interview with The Hollywood Reporter, Godzilla Minus Zero will be darker, more expansive monster mythos, and is being positioned not just as a sequel, but as a statement piece, which is insane when you think about it, because Godzilla Minus One was literally Godzilla ripping up everywhere he was. So the official title for the direct sequel to the critically acclaimed film from 2023 is Godzilla Minus Zero. The title likely refers to the state of Japan in the sequel to Godzilla Minus One. The country was at -1, worse than zero stroke post-war devastation. -0 could imply a return or perhaps an even worse state than the original 0 point. Takashi Yamazaki is the director, and he confirmed that the G cells are infecting the character Neruka. I've probably said that wrong. Right at the end of Godzilla Minus One, and it will be addressed in the sequel. Now, in the previous video, we went over what the logo could be. There's lots of cool theories around the internet. It even looks like potentially she's praying to Mothra in the logo, potentially. Although everyone thinks it could be literally everyone under the sun, including Anguirus, including Biollante, including Gigant, including literally every Titan. I've even seen a theory out there that it's Shimo, and it's Godzilla wrapping around it. It's caused controversy. So we know this movie is going to be very dark, very gritty. It's going to have a much bigger budget than the first movie, right? It's going to be so painful, this movie is. The amount of emotion and drama the first movie set up. So there's lots of theories going around. Some make sense, some don't. But we know if they don't have another kaiju in this movie, is it just going to be them trying to fix Godzilla and make him stop attacking everything and anyone with the psychic connection that potentially a character's going to have with Godzilla, because potentially she has got the G cells in her or on her? Interesting. So in today's video, we're covering Godzilla Minus Zero. So if you are new around here, make sure you subscribe to never miss any Marvel, DC, Kaiju, Monsterverse, Pop Budget content. I always try to deliver on a daily basis. Good to subscribe channel, turn notifications on, and let me know down below how freaking excited are you for this movie. Not only that, we got Godzilla X Kong, the Supernova. Not only that, we got Legacy of Monsters. It's a good time to be a Kaiju Godzilla fan, realistically, lads. So let's continue with today's video. So, Naruko's fate. There's many theories out there, and it's not really a theory. We know she's being infected with the G cell. It could potentially lead to her being ill or a death, or potentially her mutating. No, I mean, this theory is insane. Potentially her mutating into a kaiju like Biollante. Do I think that's possible? Anything's possible, sure. And again, multiple Godzillas. Some fans, including me, are speculating that the regenerative G cells left behind from the first Godzilla could lead to the emergence of multiple Godzillas in the sequel. Who knows, lads? Who knows? Now, we know there's going to be a dark and gritty theme. Given the title and setup of Naruko's illness, some people online, including me, believe the sequel will get much darker. -1 focus on a painful storyline for the main character. Now, they are shooting this movie currently, so your guess is as good as mine when we get a trailer, but usually trailers come out 6 months before the movie comes out. So there's many ideas and theories about who's going to be the second kaiju. Hedorah is one, the small, like, enemy villain that came from space. But there's many ideas. Some people seem to think King Ghidorah is going to be in this movie, all based on the G on the logo looking like, well, it basically does look like a kaiju, let's be honest. But it's a case of who is it going to be? Now, Like I said in the prologue, many MonsterVerse YouTube channels have like reappeared. This is not MonsterVerse, but a lot of people cover everything. So are we going to get the coffin like Titan somehow? But would it make sense in this universe? I don't know. That's the most likely one, but the backstory is a bit weird for this, to be honest. But then again, some people think King Ghidorah is going to be in this movie coming from space as well. You know, like we had in King of the Monsters. So who knows? Your guess is as good as mine. Ghidorah does make the most sense. Could that spark the origins for Biollante? Could we get two Titans? Who knows? But we know this movie is going to be very sad. It's going to be very painful. There's going to be lots of carnage, because even if Naruko has a psychic connection and she can help Godzilla, he's still going to be absolutely freaking savage before we get to the point where Godzilla kind of calms down a little bit. So the internet is going mad on Twitter, on Instagram, on YouTube. In fact, everywhere. There's more talk about this now than there is talk about Godzilla X Kong Supernova, which is cool because this is another Godzilla title, which people love. I mean, the first one it made a lot of money. Rumoredly, $10 million budget. It turned over $100 million. Absolutely freaking insane. And the theories are going insane now. But I think getting the likes of King Ghidorah being the villain, Destroyer, the Energy Destroyer, potentially, all these things could happen. You remember there was a massive fake plot leak about Godzilla fighting Godzilla in this movie. And we put it out there. We covered it. I guess we didn't put it out there, but we covered it. And that turned out to be fake news. But I'm absolutely loving seeing people talking about Godzilla -0 because it's absolutely insane. It's interesting how they've sparked so much controversy, talk, speculation, theories from literally nothing. The official Godzilla page put out a teaser that announced the title. I mean, we see a little bit of water. We see the new logo, -1. But there is so many videos out about this movie, which is insane. I love it. I love talking about Godzilla. It's really cool. I don't know who the villain's going to be. It could be, I mean, Mothra. I mean, some people think the logo looks like Mothra. It could be Hedorah. Could be War Stew. Could be King Ghidorah. Could be Shimo. Could be Angus. Could be literally anyone. Jaguar. I mean, let's just throw names out there. But Hedorah does make a lot of sense. That, I mean, Biollante. I mean, Naruko turning into Biollante into a living planet is a bit out there, but we know this movie will be more R-rated than the MonsterVerse, and a lot of people have problems with the MonsterVerse. But Biollante appearing, like, that would be sick. But who knows, lads? Let me know down below your theories for who is the villain. We know, obviously, Naruko having a strange black scar on her neck at the end of the movie is the catalyst of setting up this movie. There's going to be a lot of heartbreak, a lot of tragedy, a lot of controversy, a lot of theory videos about who actually is going to be the villain. Hedorah, if I'm saying it right, I'm probably butchering it, but it is what it is. I think that's the most likely case. It probably is Hedorah, but it could be literally anyone. So like always, check us out on Instagram, lads. Check us out on Twitter, WarStewG. Check us out on the TikTok, Debbie WarStew. And I will catch you in another video, guys, very soon. Catch ya later.